Three legendary names: Oscar, Coutinho, and Thiago Silva. Once the shining stars of Brazilian football, each of them wrote glorious chapters in different eras. But now the question is, can they return to that stage of glory? Will Carlo Ancelotti include their names in his Brazil squad? In today's video, we'll look into the current form, possibilities, and Ancelotti's thoughts about these three stars. So make sure to watch till the end. You're about to learn some facts that most people don't know. Oscar. Can the lost light shine again? Once the magician of Chelsea's midfield, Oscar now plays for Sao Paulo FC in Brazil. Before his injury, he was in brilliant form, sharp passing, vision, and creativity, just like the old days. But here's the question. Can he find a spot again among Brazil's highly talented midfielders? The national team is now packed with players like Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes, Lucas Paqueta, Joelinton, Andre, and even young stars like Endrick. In this situation, Oscar's comeback seems quite difficult. However, one thing is undeniable. Oscar still possesses that creativity, ball control, and game sense that make him special. But will Carlo Ancelotti take that risk? Despite his experience, the current squad is filled with hungry young talents. The reality is, Oscar's return to the national team is highly unlikely. Unless something miraculous happens, or there's a major injury crisis, we might not see him wearing the Brazil jersey again. Coutinho. Can the little magician bring back his magic? Once, when Neymar was missing, Philippe Coutinho was Brazil's only hope. It was his magic that guided Brazil to win the 2019 Copa America, carrying the team almost single-handedly. But fate can be cruel. Coutinho's career is a perfect example of that. After his brilliant 2018 World Cup performance, everyone thought he would dominate in 2022. But reality turned the other way. Injuries, loss of confidence, and constant club changes took away his spark. From Aston Villa to Al Duhail, nowhere did we see that old Coutinho magic. Now he's back in Brazil, trying to rediscover his rhythm. So, will Ancelotti give him another chance? Many believe Ancelotti plans to give opportunities to informed players from the Brazilian league. If that's true, there might still be a small window for Coutinho. His experience, tactical intelligence, and match-winning instinct still make him valuable. However, it's also true. Coutinho is no longer a guaranteed starter. He'll have to prove again, through performances, that he's not done yet. Thiago Silva, the gentleman wall. Thiago Silva, a name that commands respect. One of the calmest yet toughest defenders in world football. Imagine, in such a long career, he has never received a red card. Players like him are rare. He knows how to fight for the ball while respecting the opponent. That's why fans call him the Great Wall of Brazil. Remember that painful 2014 World Cup night? Silva was injured and couldn't play, and Brazil conceded 7 goals to Germany. Many still joke, if Thiago Silva had played, history might have been different. Now, even at nearly 40 years old, his performances remain impressive. From Chelsea to Fluminense, he has always led from the front. Carlo Ancelotti himself said in an interview, Thiago Silva is a player you need not only on the pitch, but also in the dressing room. He added, last season, we won the Champions League with 39-year-old Modric. So why can't a 40-year-old Thiago Silva do the same? These words make it clear, Ancelotti still values Silva highly. It's quite possible that Thiago Silva might feature in Brazil's upcoming friendlies. Maybe not as a regular starter, but for his leadership and experience. 3 stars, 3 stories. Oscar, Coutinho, and Thiago Silva. 3 different journeys, yet one common thread. All were shining symbols of Brazil's footballing glory. Oscar is trying to keep his form alive, but a national team return looks tough. Coutinho refuses to give up and is still fighting to bring back his magic. Thiago Silva continues to prove that age is just a number, and passion is eternal. The future of Brazil's national team lies in young hands, but experience still matters. And football, after all, is a game of uncertainty. Today's forgotten player could be tomorrow's hero. So, tell us, who do you want to see back in the Brazil jersey? Oscar, Coutinho, or Thiago Silva? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content.